That was really lucky. Look out for the water! There's a swan boat. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome back for some more Mario Kart 8. Last time we recited the ode to Waluigi in online battle mode, but today we're joined by my girlfriend Danielle for some more multiplayer racing.
Hello!
We're dining on the Banana Cup, so based on your suggestions, I'll be using DK, while Danielle is playing as newcomer Pink Gold Peach. Once again, please leave a comment letting me know which character you think I should play as, and the one with the most thumbs up will be in the next video. And if you're enjoying Mario Kart, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks again for all of your help. It's an attack of the Animal Kingdom. We're using DK in the Cat Cruiser Kart with roller tires and the Waddle Wing Glider, and Danielle's on the Comet bike with Azure roller tires and the Peach Parasol Glider. Time for some more head-to-head split-screen racing. Starting the Banana Cup off with Dry Desert from Double Dash. This one's not too bad. The lanes are really wide, so you can drift and do stuff. This is only like the third or fourth time Danielle has played the game, so she's slowly getting better at it. We've been doing kind of like a Mario Kart boot camp where we practice a little bit. I'm like trying to play and coach her at the same time, which is like a very good exercise in multitasking. And I noticed that like drifting is probably one of the harder things to get down in this game. And I tried to explain it to you by just like hold the shoulder button as you go around the corner, and then you'll drift, and it's pretty simple. But then when you actually sit down and think about it, like you actually have to wiggle the control stick a lot. There's a lot more to it than it seems like. Yeah, I think that's probably the hardest thing to master. When I played Mario Kart 64 back in the day, I don't think I even knew about drifting. I would just kind of go around the corners normally, like I didn't know it was a thing. And that one, the little like the tires would scream like little letters off of them. It would go like ee as you go around. It was kind of like showing that they were squealing, I guess. But yeah, this one's not too bad. I do remember this a lot from Double Dash, because yeah, it wasn't one of my favorite tracks from Double Dash, but I think it's a decent one. It's got some cool stuff to look at.
It's weird that this is the Banana Cup. You wouldn't want like sand in your bananas.
Nope. That sounds sand in your banana. There is the Donkey Kong course in this, at least, but I think the cup is they just kind of needed to come up with names for the cups. They didn't worry about whether it applied to it that much or whatever. Because like Royal Raceway isn't in the special cup, I don't think, or maybe it is in the original. It's a retro track, so they wouldn't put it in here. Woo! Donkey Kong, he actually has a lot less experience. Well, Pink Gold Peach is a newcomer, but Donkey Kong's got less experience than most Mario Karters because Donkey Kong Jr. was in the original Mario Kart, not Donkey Kong. So it's kind of weird. It's strange because for a while I think Rare was going with the idea that Donkey Kong Jr. was Donkey Kong and he just grew up and Cranky is the original. But now I think Donkey Kong Jr. is supposed to be this DK's dad, and he's like hasn't been ever shown since. Like I wonder if they're holding out, they're going to use him in a game eventually or something. It's strange. I don't know, because I don't know. We talked about this on Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So
yeah.
There's another game featuring Donkey Kong that we played together. But yeah, I'm still waiting to see if they make like a DLC with Diddy Kong. I would love to see him in here somewhere. And he has racing experience because he was in Diddy Kong Racing, so he's a bit better. He can fly planes and hovercrafts. It's weird that Mario Kart has kind of gone towards Diddy Kong Racing because now we can glide through the air and we can go underwater. Just like, well, Diddy Kong Racing you wouldn't go underwater, you would just hover over it with your crazy hovercraft, which I didn't think was a real thing for a while, but there are real hovercrafts. I don't think they work quite as cool.
Oh yeah, they work on water, right?
Yeah, you have to like go. I think you can go over land a little bit. That was the cool part in Diddy Kong Racing was like you have the hovercraft that can go on water and land. This is just like a propeller pops out of your cart, like it's like a magic James Bond car that can transform. I think the propeller comes out of the cat's tail in this one. The Cat Cruiser is always pink, regardless of who uses it, which is kind of funny. Oh, we're coming up on the last stretch. But back on the track. Look out, it's Toadette. She's one of the new racers here, along with Rosalina. We've unlocked all the characters, so definitely let us know if you want Danielle to play as like Rosalina.
She's doing a queen wave almost.
Oh, she's like, hello.
Because she is a princess.
A little cupped hand. All right, not too bad. Okay, we're going on to Toad Up Plates. Toad Up Plates 3. There's another classic one. Last time we did, was it Mario Circuit? It was another like older one. And the thing I noticed when Bowser if you remember that funny clip with Bowser getting hit by the shell, we saw like under the track and there was like a lift thing. I didn't realize at the time that's actually the Ultra Hand, which was like an old Nintendo toy product. that was made by Gunpei Yokoi, the guy who ended up making the Game Boy and the Virtual Boy and stuff. It was kind of cool. This one has a lot of sharp corners, so I don't think Danielle is that fond of this track.
It doesn't help when I get hit by stuff either.
Yeah, when you get in the middle of the pack, it's tough because they'll just like go
that?
after you. Yeah, this is the worst right here. You go out of the water and then there's like really sharp corners here. They go zigging and zagging. I like how they updated this one. It's definitely cool. I always thought that all the Mario areas in Super Mario World make me hungry because they're just all like Choco Mountain and donut plains and stuff. There's no, like, where are the donuts here? I guess, I don't know. Maybe they're talking about the donut things that fall, like the one little platform you jump on that goes away, but I think they just had a food theme going and they went with it. Maybe this is where they make the donuts for the Mushroom Kingdom. Who knows? I can't remember what we were talking about the DLC, and we mentioned how Birdo is like absent from it. She's actually in the next track. We'll talk about that. But when we were talking about Birdo, it reminded Danielle that we had watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Show cartoon not that long ago. It's on Netflix streaming if you want to watch it. It's pretty bad. The live action segments are hilarious because they have like
nostalgia
two guys.
Points though.
Yeah. There's two guys dressed up as Mario and Luigi.
Trees.
Like famous people from the era that are popping up in there and stuff. But yeah, there's an episode that had Birdo and she's like flying around, thinks Toad's her baby and stuff. It's really bizarre.
It's real creepy. She's like feeding him milk and stuff.
She's
real
weird.
creepy.
And the fact that she has wings is kind of strange. I don't think she ever had that in the games.
No, turn.
The cartoonist, the people who made the show kind of took a lot of liberties with that. Look out, I'm going to the bridge. Oh, you can get up on the sides there. And then you're off the track. Oh man, didn't go so well on this one. You still got a little bit left.
It's real bad. It's pretty laughable.
I think that is like, that's the big thing, drifting and cornering.
I think I should just stop trying.
You need to drift though, or you can't go around a lot of these corners. It's
yeah,
like,
I can.
Well, you can, but you won't be going sharper or faster. Like it's better to learn how to drift early on. Otherwise, you won't be able to compete on some of the harder courses in the game, like Rainbow Road and stuff. Like you can't get around some of those corners very easily unless you drift. Here you go. You got it. You did pretty good on the first one, so it's not too bad. It'll even out over time.
Yeah.
And you still got 1 point. There you go. You're ahead of a couple people. There you go. You're only in 8th. Okay, you're Raceway. I wasn't trying to make fun of you when I was laughing at your 8th isn't bad. Like, you're in the middle of the pack. You're doing all right. This is the one that I mentioned. You can see
my
way
comeback.
back there, near my head. There's Birdo on the sign. They have these women of racing signs everywhere in this course. You can see it over to the left on my screen, or right. And it's got like Daisy, Toadette, Rosalina, Peach, and Birdo on them. But Birdo is like absent from this game, so it's kind of funny that she's represented as one of the women of racing. It should probably be added if they do DLC. I really want Diddy Kong at least. And I was thinking about Diddy Kong Racing again too, because the Mirror Cups, I'm gonna start going through those again, but I gotta get gold stars on every course if I want to get the gold standard cart, which is really cool looking. It's like a faster standard cart and it's all gilded. But to get that, you have to get at least 1 gold star on every race, which means getting like 55 points. So I think you have to place first or second for pretty much everything if you want to get that many points. But it reminded me that when I was a kid, I played Diddy Kong Racing a lot. And when I was trying to beat some of the harder courses in the game, I ended up having to cheat as a kid. So I plugged in another controller and sat another racer down so that there would be less drivers. And then the person just sat at the starting line. You could do that with like up to 4 people, I think. Like if you played multiplayer, you could kind of make the race easier for yourself. Then you only have, however many 8 people to deal with, and then they'll also take hits too. So if somebody comes by the starting line and they're sitting there, they'll just like shoot their shells and stuff at them. So that's a cheap way. It's not really a good way to earn a win in the game, but if you're desperate, it's something you can do if you really want to get the carts. The other things to unlock the gold tires and gold glider, you can just get enough coins to get those. They're not too tough. I think the tires you can get in time trials, but you can still get it with like 15,000 coins, which is insane. I think we have like, I'm at like 1,900. I haven't even unlocked all the parts and carts in the game and stuff, so we got a while to go to get to the 10,000 for the glider. But if you play a lot of online, you can get that. That was the big thing I mentioned that I think hurt battle mode is that you can't, not as many people play battle mode because of the tracks instead of arenas, but also you don't get coins for that. People are like, I want my 10,000 coins. Ah! The banana cup came back to bite me in my tires. It got me with a banana. I have a banana right now too. The banana is so happy to just destroy people as it sits on the track. This is your castle's in the side of here. Oh wait, it's not your castle. I don't know, is Pink Gold Peak? Maybe she's like, I don't know. I mentioned Metal Mario.
She's a weird clone.
Metal Mario is kind of like a Terminator Mario. Like, I want to see him hunt. There's the castle right there.
Money.
Maybe, maybe Pink Gold Peach could, like, usurp Peach's throne and take over the Mushroom Kingdom. Get things different, get things done. I bet Bowser couldn't kidnap her. He couldn't carry her away. She weighs like a ton, probably. She's made of pink gold. Isn't gold one of the heavier metals? Whoa! Well, yeah! I got over the finish line right before the shell beamed me, and then everyone went by me. That was really lucky. Look out for the water! There's a swan boat. Go,
I
go,
really
go!
Can't control.
There's Toad. It's Baby Birdo.
No.
Peach, it's Baby Birdo, Toad.
There we go. All right. Went up a few positions. Not too bad. I think now you're an 8th still. Good job. All right. Last course here. It's my home turf, Detoured Jungle. I didn't notice a few things about this. There's that golden banana temple. All the Donkey Kongs like worshipping on the side. And I think I mentioned that giant parrot is creeping me out. He looks like he would swoop down and pick up Toad and fly away and just eat him or feed him to babies or something. But there's a cool little nod to Donkey... Well, there's a lot of nods to Donkey Kong Country Returns in this, but there's one I didn't notice that we'll see here eventually. Keep my eyes open for it. But, yeah, I hope we I don't know, we might get another one of those Donkey Kong Country Returns games. I bet they do well enough. But I really hope Retro... They were the developers of Donkey Kong Country Returns games, but they also made Mario Kart 7. That's kind of cool. I think that's why they threw this in Mario Kart 7, because it's like a nod to their own game. But this one wasn't made by those guys, actually. It was made by like the Japanese Nintendo team. But I'd like to see them do something else, I guess. Like, they've done a Mario Kart, they've done 2 Donkey Kong Countries. I want to see them either maybe go back to Metroid Prime or do something else. We'll see. I know that they mentioned recently they're going to make a 3D and a 2D Metroid game. Like, they're working on continuing both of those. So I'm happy. I love the Metroid games. That'd be weird to... Oh, jeez. The ink messed me up. That would be weird to... we talked about this before, but like a Nintendo racing game, like Smash Brothers, but combined with Mario Kart, so like Link is riding on Epona. It's just running around on a horse, and like get Captain Falcon in there. Like, that would be I bet that would sell a lot. It would be even more bizarre than some of the stuff in Mario Kart. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Almost everybody could probably ride on something, like a horse or some type of transportation in their game. That would be cool. There's almost that Donkey Kong Country Racing game that got canceled. Well, they made Barrel Blast, but there was like a DK Racing that was supposed to be like Diddy Kong Racing that never came out. Never saw the light of day. It was on the back of the GameCube like box. You can see like art from it still. It's kind of weird. Donkey Kong's riding on Rambi or something. Anyways, there's so many coins. I wish I could withdraw from Mario's bank account. There's the thing I was talking about, the airship there. That's what I think the Tiki guys stole the bananas using that. It flies over the side. No, please don't hit me here. Okay, I'm alright. But yeah, I need, like I said, 10,000 coins to get the glider, 15,000 to get the tires if I don't do ghosts in time trial. I really wish like Mario would just, you know, deduct a bunch of his coins from his bank account. I guess you wouldn't earn the stuff if you did it that way. Whoa! Oh! I made it. Okay. I'm little though. The higher position you are, the more, the longer you'll stay shrunk with lightning, which is crazy. That's one good thing about this game too, is that blue shells, lightning, that stuff has been drastically reduced in how often it shows up. It's still kind of annoying, especially if you're like in first and you're trying to like beat a cup perfectly, get the stars, and then you get like beamed by a blue shell right before the finish and somebody passes you. It feels real cheap, but the games have always kind of been like that. I think that this one's not quite as bad. They should limit it to maybe like one blue shell a race, or I don't know, balance it a little bit and be a little easier. Coming up on the last corner here. Oh, I like taking this shortcut. Whoa, somebody's got a fireball coming after me. Yeah, we did it. All right, one more step towards the gold cart. Come on, Danielle, you could do it. You've been so silent, focusing. Be careful with those.
Trying to stay on the
around
road.
that corner sharp. Yeah, not too sharp though. Waddle that stick. Yes, yes, yes.
Nope.
Go, go, go. You stayed on. Look out for the star. And all right, you got 9. Let's see the final results here. Not too bad. I think you're middle of the pack. Like
I feel
8th,
like
9th.
trying to drift is what's making me just drive into walls.
Oh, look,
instead.
I'm going over the thing. Yeah, you have to get good at it or else it can hurt you. Also, you get a ton of mushrooms, which work against you a lot of the time. Okay, so definitely let us know who you want us to be. Like I mentioned, we have Toadette and Rosalina now, if you want to see Danielle play as them.
That mushroom.
I'm trying to get...
undulating.
It's just pulsating. I'm trying to get Danielle used to using the heavier racers since they're faster, but we're also balancing it with the smaller tires for acceleration. But yeah, I think once you get drifting down, like in cornering, you'll do a lot better. It's just tough to get used to if you're not used to how the game plays. Oh, Rosalina's got a balloon too. Alright, there's also babies. There we go. There's the barrel with the gold banana. It's got like diamonds encrusted. Did we unlock anything? No, it doesn't look like it, because yeah, we've got all the characters. We've got more parts to collect. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. We'll see you next time for more Mario Kart 8. Goodbye.
Bye.